you for watching another Jewish Gold State production.
Joe with the 15 says PP poo. Thank you for the 15, man, and thank you for the smart, clever words. We got Head Explosives LLC.
PP poo, PP poo, PP poo, PP poo.
Head Explosives LLC with the 20.
PP poo, PP poo.
Authorities are still trying to.
An audience for once, but let's just try to get through this. Folks, I look a little bit Semitic, don't I? I look kind of Jewish. I look kind of Jewish. When I'm at home, I always riff. My mom's really into genealogy. I'll set this joke up. My mom's really into genealogy. She goes on genealogy.com. You know, she plays Spider Solitaire. She's a big fat piece of shit. You know, looking on. How far is the newspaper from the front door today? I don't know. Oh boy, I love TV and eating. Anyway, so she's like, I'm always talking about how much I hate Jews, and she's always going, "Oh, Sam, it's not nice." And then one day, to fuck with me, she's talking about genealogy, and she says, "You know, you're part Jewish." Anyway, I didn't like that, but I like to think that I would have made one of Hitler's top soldiers, personally. Okay, I'm working on this. That one I'll keep that.
What am I gonna do? I'm Hitler's top guy. What am I gonna do? Adolf Hitler chose me to lead the revolution.
Yeah, thank you. You were asking about the alt-right thing. I think alt-right is one of these terms that's so it's such a linguistic weapon. It's like the word Nazi, where it kind of takes on the meaning of whatever the person throwing it out means. I don't think it's unfair to say that I'm alt-right. I definitely think that white people should have some sense of identity and should stop being such pussies, and that we should stop pretending like race isn't real. I don't have any sort of hatred. So I think the one thing that was the place they took it with was they said that picture is crazy. The place they went with it was they said that we had swastikas in the graphics for the show. The graphics for the show, I worked on those. I put blood, sweat, and tears into those graphics. It's like some of the best work I've ever done. And we were forced to censor them completely, including the logo for the show. So you can only really see the final versions by looking at my upload of them on YouTube. And there are no swastikas in any of the graphics for the show. So that's the one kind of funny claim they made, was that we put.
I deconstruct
supposed to do, but on the Brett Gelman side, he called the show like a toxic thing, and I think he was quoted saying it's totally a neo-Nazi sketch show with a neo-Nazi following. So how do you describe the ND fan base compared to his description?
I mean, it's probably accurate. That's probably right. Yeah,
you
sounds about
you
right.
Think so? Neo-Nazi sketch show, neo-Nazi following.
Yeah, I mean, that's what.
What is a neo-Nazi sketch show?
If you go by the subreddit, it seems like our fans are pretty dialed in.
How do you feel about that though? Is that the direction you were interested in, or is it something that you just saw in the corner and was like, look, they're doing their thing. It's not really the show.
It's not really any of my business. I mean, my calling in life is to create shit.
Yeah,
and you know, it's not. I'm not washing my hands of responsibility for it. I understand
sure.
that, you know, by having this fan base, it means that I have to get kicked off TV, etc. That's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. But like my whole thing is I kind of want, there are a lot of aspects to this where I want to be ignorant for the purpose of creating things that are pure.
Right.
I don't want to be like Ben Shapiro. I don't want to be like I don't want to be like a attempt to be a thought leader or a fucking amateur politician.
You don't fancy being part of the intellectual dark web.
I got a limited time lifespan here, and I want to make funny shit that stands the test of time. That's what my goal is, and that's what my goal has been this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's even objectively speaking, the show's not political at all. It literally.
What do you think about the National Socialists and fascists who love you and all? I wish they weren't. Wish they wouldn't be National Socialists and fascists. but I'm glad they love me. Do you think Sandy Hook was a false flag? Yes. This is you touched aside from your own. What is your stance on the Jewish question? Why do you avoid questions about Zionism? Where's the close button on this thing? Fuck, come on. I gotta get out of here. They're coming for me. They're coming for me. Jewish questions need Jewish answers in Jewish times. Should I experiment with my cousin?
Thank you for watching another Jewish Gold State production.